Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy you're here with me today. This is your weekly reading for June 24th to June 30th. I will be concentrating on your incoming energies. I will be clarifying them with the tarot cards. We're going to get some angel and spirit messages. I'll tie the reading together with the Archangel Power Tarot cards, and we'll get your final angel number. So please remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And if parts of it resonate, that's fantastic. But if it doesn't resonate this time, that's okay too. I've already meditated and prepared the cards for your reading, but I'd like to cleanse the space together. So we're going to do that with the bell. So you're going to hear a loud bell sound now. All right. Virgo, let's get right into your energies. Let's find out what is happening as we move through the final week of June. So let's find out from your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors. Let's find out what's happening here. What would you like to share with Virgo? Okay. All right, so you've got quite a few energies here. We'll get into those in a minute. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, you've got number 43, you've got number 44, you've got number 16. Very interesting. Let's start with number 16, patience. Everything happens in divine time, even though sometimes we just don't understand why things have to take so long, why we have to keep, enduring this, investing our time and waiting. But it's because sometimes other things have to unfold in order for that direction to be the right direction. They say patience is a virtue, and it is very true. I believe that you are the woman holding a heart, number 44. Now, this would represent a water sign, but it can also represent you as well. Remember, there is no gender with any of these cards. Woman holding a heart could be a Pisces, it could be a Cancer or a Scorpio. But ultimately, Virgo, I believe that it's you. I think that you are waiting patiently for something to emotionally evolve for you. And I believe that you're trying to find that balance between what your heart wants and what you need to survive. I think the number 43, man holding a coin, it could be that you are waiting patiently for a relationship. You are waiting patiently for, again, that balance in your life where you're feeling your emotional needs are also meeting the needs of what you need to survive on a daily basis. What you need for your long-term planning. What is it that is emotionally going to make you feel a sense of fulfillment? But what also monetary reasons, for money reasons, where your wealth and all of that comes from is also something that's very important to you. And you're just feeling as if it's a kind of a waiting game at this time. So let's get right into your reading here. So we've got your energies. Number 40, sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. This is all your protection. This is your third eye. This is your intuition. You're very enlightened, and it's very heightened at this time. So you are able, to have that ability to trust in your intuition. You are going through some healing. Number 51, the healer of the ages. So there's no doubt that you have been going or embarking on something. I think you are going through an emotional time right now where you're trying to figure out how to ground your energy, and that takes some healing. I believe a lot has to do with the angel of love, number 49. This angel of love is coming into play to let you know that it is about self-love as well. It's important when we want to heal in any way. It's important for us to love ourselves and love and take priority with our own self-care, because when we can get our inner resources strong, it allows us to open up our heart. It allows us to open up our world to new experiences as well. We need to be as strong as we possibly can emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually in order to move into your temple path, number 12. So again, the temple path is where we all want to be. It's where we feel that sacred place, where we feel protected, where we feel safe, where we feel like everything is aligning in the right way for us. It's like that circle. It's like that it's almost like the circle of life where you just feel like everything is just aligning in a beautiful way. And I believe that you have the capability of doing that, but there is some healing that definitely needs to take place. And I believe it's your heart that needs some healing. Let's get right into your tarot cards and find out a little bit more about what's going on with these energies, Virgo. Let's start with your intuition and the 6th chakra. You are very intuitive. You do tend to overthink situations. Let's see what's going on. We've got the 2 of Cups that has flown out here. This is definitely about soulmate energy, partnerships. It can be even, and some truth has come out. Intuitively, I think you've known. You've been feeling it. All right, let's start with the 2 of Cups. Again, like I said, this can be a love relationship. You've got a lot of love and emotions in your cards here, so it could very well be that. But it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody you're in an intimate relationship with. It could be a friendship. It could be siblings. It could be parents. It could be children. It could be people you work with. Again, but it's a partnership or soulmate that you really felt was that you really felt this connection. Like there was an intense connection here. You didn't just feel this connection like you felt it on a spiritual level. And some sort of truth and breakthrough has come through where this is concerned. And you've received some sort of information or insight where this relationship or partnership has taken place. And I believe that there's healing that is having to take place because that, of course, is your next energy. So let's keep getting cards because all of these cards work in unison together. So let's find out what the Healer of the Ages. So it really looks like this does have something to do with a partnership of some sort where some sort of information has come to light. You've received some clarity about something. All right. All right. So the first card you got here for the Healer of the Ages was number 5, the Hierophant. This is a representation of the sign Taurus, if that means anything to any of you, Virgo. But this is all about your faith. It's about your connections. It's not so much your connections. It's about commitment. It's about what you've committed to. It's about really trusting in your values and morals, protecting those. And, again, for some of you, it can have to do with contracts, marriage contracts, contracts of any sort. And again, with this 2 of Cups energy and this Ace of Swords, I believe that something has come to light here, something that involved maybe some sort of a contract or some sort of coming together in some way, and there's healing that has to take place. Major transformations are coming into play with the number 13, the Death. It's like the end of a cycle. So something could be, you could be closing out a certain portion. Some sort of partnership could be kind of going through a transformation and you're really needing to heal from the process. It could be something that you were very much ready to commit yourself to, but there is that transformation. And it's because there was a challenge. The 9 of Wands is very much Sagittarian energy. It is kind of like that wounded warrior where there always seems to be a challenge. And I think that comes down to that patience where you kind of get to the point where you say, oh my gosh, how much more do I have to keep waiting for all the things that I want to come into play for me? There always seems to be that next challenge that, I have to overcome. But, however, Virgo, with the 9 of Wands, you are standing your ground. You're not backing down from it. You are going to allow the transformations to take place because you are a committed person. You have faith in who you are. You have it in your faith and ability to be able to open up your heart and be in a commitment. Whether that's a commitment with a job or a commitment with a person, or maybe it's commitment with family matters. But the base of all of this is that even though you're going through transformations because challenges have occurred, there's a lot of healing that still needs to take place. So healing is definitely the base of what's going on here. Now let's find out with the Angel of Love. Let's find out why this Angel of Love is here. I think she wants you to know that you need to love yourself. It's so important. All right. All right, so the first card here that came up with this was the 10, the Wheel of Fortune. And again, this is a sign of good luck, okay? Things are starting to change. Your cycle is, everything comes in cycles. So, you have a down cycle and then the cycle starts to change. And now you're starting to feel like things are starting to turn in a much better way for you. I think you're opening up your heart and you're starting to realize that some chapters in your life are worth closing so that you can, again, embark on something new. I believe that, with the Wheel of Fortune, that is ruled by Jupiter. So again, Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It's the planet of good luck. It's the good fortune. So I think that wheel is turning for you. And I think you're emotionally starting to feel that relief, that sense of freedom, that sense of healing. You've been standing your ground. You're empowered to keep moving forward. Doesn't matter how much something hurts. You have a very powerful strength about you, Virgo, and you are able to continue down your path. You don't let challenges bring you down, even though they seem to happen. Sometimes you feel that they happen a little more frequently for you, but you stand your ground. You're empowered to keep moving forward. You're not going to let people stand in your way. You're not going to let anybody say something that you think is out of turn. Again, you are ready to fight for what you feel is right, and especially if it's something that is protecting your own heart. So you're going to fight for whatever you feel is right. The Six of Pentacles is really all about give and take. It's really finding that sense of compromise. But with the Six of Pentacles, it is really starting to feel like you are on the receiving end of things coming in good for you. And especially with that cycle changing with the Wheel of Fortune, I think that you're really starting to see that your finances are starting to come into balance, and that you're going to really have more money in the sense of being able to be generous with your money. I believe that, again, you're on the receiving end of some really nice financial rewards coming into play, but you're standing your ground with everything. Again, you're not allowing anything to bring you down, and whatever challenges, you accept that challenge with grace. You know that you will overcome it. And this brings you to your temple path. So let's find out what this temple path is. Anything else you'd like to share with Virgo? All right. And then look, you get your own card. Number 9, the Hermit. I think you're in a state of confusion right now. I do. I think there's some confusion going on with the Seven of Cups. I think you're trying to really figure out what that temple path is for you. What does that really mean for you? What does that outcome look like? How do I envision it? And you're so confused right now because of maybe certain things that have happened in your life over the past few weeks, where, again, you've been encountering some changes. You feel like you're going through yet another transformation. You're trying to really heal all of those energies, and it's taking time. It's requiring you to have a lot of patience and really trust in the divine process. But you can see that your cycle is slowly but surely starting to change. And you're feeling very grounded with your energy, and you're starting to feel a little bit more emotionally grounded as well. You're starting to feel that balance, but there's still some confusion as to what you really think your ideal temple path is. You're not quite sure. And I think what that's going to do is it's going to require you to really do some deep soul searching, Virgo. This is your card, the Hermit, number 9. You got a couple of 9s in your reading, so 9 is going to be a very important number for you as we move through the week. But again, sometimes we need to really take a little step back, and that's going to require patience as well, because your lantern is not light right now. It's not lighting up the path to the temple path. You have no idea what direction to go. You're very confused about the direction because there's too many things in the way. There's other things that are blocking you towards getting to that temple path. Take the time out that you need so that you can really build your inner wisdom, because you are based on this intuition and you are protected. Your spiritual guides want you to know that you have that gift within you, but you've lost it somewhere along the way. You need to heal that energy, and the only way you're going to do it is by really doing a lot of deep thinking, some self-realization. Really get in touch with your feelings, get in touch with your emotions, and really try to figure out how to light up this lantern. And the only way you're going to be able to do it is when you start to feel that inner peace. And right now you're not feeling inner peace because there's too much confusion blocking you. So you need to really take that time out. You are going to do yourself a favor by allowing yourself this little bit of time to really search for that. Because when that is lighting up from your heart, and your heart is glowing, you will know exactly the direction that you need to go that will lead you to the path you're looking for. All right, very deep reading for you this week. Lot of healing going on, Virgo, and a lot of I think you've got a lot of self-realization and deep thinking to do. So let's find out what the angels would like to share with you as you embark upon this journey this week. See, they want you to know you're not alone. Number 3, Archangel Michael is with you now. Even though you can't see it, I am actively working on this situation, and I am here helping you. You're not alone. And trust your intuition, because again, it's very heightened right now. So let's also get your secondary angel message. Let's find out what that is. What would you like to reiterate to the beautiful sign Virgo as they move through June 24th to June 30th? Any additional messages? Thank you. Anything else? And you got Zadkiel, number 12, purple. Purple is all about enlightenment. It's all about your chakra, your crown chakra. Destiny. Well, look, we've got destiny here with the Wheel of Fortune as well. So reiterating your destiny is changing. Things are destined for you. Pride. You do take pride. You take pride in everything that you do. Conscious and forgiveness. And you know, whether it's you needing to forgive yourself for something or you needing to give that forgiveness to somebody else is going to be a very important part of your healing process. And it's going to be very much a part of that deep soul searching that you need to do at this time. Look at that. When you look in numerology, your angel cards, Archangel Michael is number 3. Zadkiel purple, when you add 1 and 2 together in numerology, is also the number 3. So very, very important to keep that in mind as well. All right, let's tie your reading together with the Archangel Power Tarot cards. These are just additional messages to help tie the reading together. Let's find out what those final messages your angels would like to share. You've got 3 already, so that's quite impressive. Let's see here. And look at that. Number 20, new beginnings, Archangel Jeremiah. You're starting a new life. You're finding your purpose. A forgiving and compassionate review of the past. You need to clear up something from your past because it's the only way you're going to embark on any new journey, any new beginning. You want to reach that temple path. And remember, the temple path is also number 12, which is a 3. That's your destiny. Your destiny is to reach this temple path, and it's going to happen. So new beginnings, but you have to really review, have a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. 5 of Gabrielle, a challenge you can resolve. And we know you can because you're going to resolve that challenge. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. All right, so very important to really give that some thought. And then you got the 4 of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. So don't be resistant to change. You have to allow transformations to take place. Extremes in how you save or spend money. Now that's for the money part of it. But you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be about money. When you give, you also receive. That has to do with your 6 of Pentacles. But don't be resistant to change, because change is what is going to help you transform, and it's what's going to help you again reach that temple path. All right, let's close out your reading with your angel number. Let's find out. Well, they just wanted that one to come right out, so we're taking it. 111. Oneness. You are an extension of the universe itself. Trust your creative power that is connected to the single infinite source of energy. Keep your intention pure and your thoughts positive. You are a master builder and are destined for greatness. You're destined for greatness in a multitude of ways. Wow, beautiful energies. A lot of healing going on this week for you, Virgo, but I think by the end of the week, you are going to feel a sense of release. You're going to feel a sense of freedom. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you found parts of this message resonate with you. And if so, please leave comments because I do love to read them. Please also consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Until next week, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.